All right. Stream should be on. Hello, welcome. Day 14 of the Fishbowl shot. Gonna take me a second to load up chat and get the timer going. But welcome to the stream. All right. Here we go. Taking a second, but I should be able to see chat here. There we go. 1.5. Hey Vortex. Hello. Hello Epic Trick Shots. Hello Zasty Clips. All right. Welcome into the stream room. Why are you up? It's 10:14. It's only 9:14 for us, and we have done even later streams than that before. But I'm going to get the timer up and get everything going. Might take a second because I have to figure out exactly the amount of time that we ended last stream. But I've got the timer loaded up. I just have to enter in the time. Okay, 21. $46.36. All right. Set time and start. We are at it again. Without further ado, welcome in Noah, and welcome in Limitless, and welcome in to our biggest fan as well. We're going to start the bucket here now. Hello, Kai. Welcome to the stream. All right. I will probably be doing mostly an alone stream today, but G-Van might join in for the last bucket depending on where he is. I have to make sure I mute my computer now that I've gotten that all ready and done. How's your day? Good. Very good. All right. Here we go. 98 people in here. It's time to start attempting this trick shot. Just started the timer, and we're ready to go. Not bad for a first make into the fishbowl. We'll see. Maybe today's the day. We're 2 weeks into the trick shot now. I didn't even realize that. It's day 14. So, 2 weeks in. Hopefully we don't go 3 weeks in and we can make it here soon, but we'll see. You never know. Hello, Noah Lego Channel. And hello, Stephen Williams. Hi, I'm sure you remember me. Hope you and Gavin are doing well. I'm doing well. Gavin is currently up. He's doing an essay right now. An essay about the growth mindset for math, which gotta say, I don't like it when math classes assign essays. Not a fan of that. But welcome in anyway, Stephen Williams. Good to have you here. All right. Hopefully J-Man will at least be able to pop in even if he can't do, oh, not bad, any attempts today. We'll see. Hopefully today's the day. I'm really just getting kind of exhausted already of this series, but no matter how exhausted we get, we are going to make it one way or another. And I'm going to have to get used to doing everything at once again. It's been a couple streams since I've had to do it alone, but is what it is. Goited donated $2. Thank you so much for the donation. All right, W donations in chat. Let's go. I've got to add you to the dono board. Down at the bottom of the stairs. Thank you so much for the donation. It means a lot. I am going to get you right on the dono board. $2. Thank you so much for the donation. All right. Gotta find it and then find here. Might take a second for me to get the PFP on and uploaded, but not too long. All right. There we go. All right. It should update any second now. W's in chat for the dono. Thank you so much. We've got 263 people in here. Today, we are on day 14 of attempting this trick shot. The goal is to throw the ping pong ball, have it bounce in and out of the fishbowl, and then go into the shot glass that's down on the black mat. It's a very tedious trick shot, and it's taken us a while. Here's our hours tallies. We've got 20 hours, 21 hours, if you count that tally down there. And we're going to add to that today. We're probably going to end up getting to 23 hours on this stream, which will be something, that's for sure. Welcome in, everyone. Lots of people. Welcome in Xavier, Yorvis, and Emmy to the chat. Hopefully we can make it today, I gotta say. At first I thought this was going to be too short of a series. Now it looks like it's definitely not going to be a problem anymore. Hopefully we can at least make this within... My ultimate goal is that we make it within the year. I would hate to go into 2026 with this shot not completed, but I think we will. We've already hit the rim, 16 times now? Says there on the board, that's what fails are. So... odds are we will hopefully make it. If we hit the rim 16 times already within the first 2 weeks, I'm not too worried. But hello in everyone. Welcome to the stream. It is a lot harder to read chat without somebody here, but I will try and keep up with chat here and there. And you guys have to spam if I do miss any donations, because that did happen one time throughout the series. We got it updated afterwards, later that stream, but you guys have to spam in chat if that happens, just to prevent that from happening again. Don't think it will, but just in case. Alright. All it takes is just one lucky shot. And the entire series is over, but it has to be a very lucky shot, and we have not made it yet. Clearly. I Love Dogs ping pong ball stuck in the fishbowl. Shout out to I Love Dogs. Donated more than $10 and got his name on the board. I guess the board has now turned into the TV. We had to upgrade, but I do like the scrolling donations quite a bit, so it's pretty cool. I will say that. Mitchell, please tell Gavin I said hello. I will, Steven. I will make sure to try and do that. But for now, I'm just going to keep trying this shot. 14 days is actually kind of insane to spend on one trick shot. But that is what the fishbowl does. Not bad. At least it didn't stay in the fishbowl there. Maybe I can just dial in and get used to the shot today without getting on here, at the very least. Hello, Leo. Hello, Madeline. Welcome to the stream. Good to see everyone here. We got 348 people in the stream. I'm trying to throw ping pong balls from up there into the fishbowl, have it bounce out into this shot glass. And we are 14 days and 21 hours in so far. Probably encroaching on 22 hours at this point already. But not quite, I don't think. We will have to add a tally here soon. That was close. That was a close attempt. That's what we like to see. A good streak there into the fishbowl. Hi, this is Bobby Briggs on a different account. Hello, welcome back to the stream. So close to the cup. Yeah, that was very close to the cup. Hello, Brayson, welcome to the stream. Do you have a pink ping pong ball? We don't have a pink ping pong ball right now. We do have teal. We have a couple of black ping pong balls, a yellow ping pong ball, and then most of them are white and orange ping pong balls. We bought the white ones and the orange ones in bulk. The Dude Perfect ones are the teal and black ones. And I don't know where we got the yellow one, to be honest, but those are our sources for the ping pong balls. Most of the orange ones are from a game called Bounce Battle that we got for our first ping pong trick shots video. Hello, Henry. Hello, Pineapple. Hello, Darius. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Feeling a good day of attempts here. Got about 3 buckets worth today. And we're almost to 12,300 subscribers already. Hello, Riley. All right. We should get some pink ping pong balls. Maybe we should. Maybe we should get some new color ping pong balls. I feel like that would be cool to add to the variety in the stream. As long as they show up well on camera, that's a pretty good idea. And pink probably would. I feel like green is another one we're missing. Maybe like, I don't know how well purple would show up, but it's always a good idea. Good plan. All right. But in the meantime, welcome everyone new to the stream. Oh, I just dropped one. No good. We've heard a lot of different techniques over the course of this last 2 weeks. I feel like the most notable one that has probably been the best working is like to throw it like a dart, just kind of at the back of the fishbowl. So I will be trying that for a bit. Shout out to your biggest fan, or our biggest fan rather. Name on the ping pong ball for donating more than $10 to the stream. In says ready plays. The goal is to throw it in and out of the fishbowl, have it bounce out and go into the shot glass on the black mat. So that would be it's a pretty difficult thing to just do. If I could control the way the fishbowl shot it, this would be a one-day series, but here we are. Come on. Not doing too bad today, though. All right. When are you planning to get the long form vid up by? It is getting closer to being done. At this point, I doubt it would be earlier than this weekend. But it might be later depending on how everything shakes out. Kind of depends. It is taking a while to edit, but it is going to be one of our better long form videos and a longer one at that. So, gotta stay tuned. And if you want to see it, you guys should hit that subscribe button. In the meantime. All right. Speaking of 12,300 subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. Yo, Big Bren, welcome to the stream. Day 14 at this point. Getting out of hand with this series right now. But hopefully we can manage to make this soon. Alright, hello Shaw, welcome to the stream as well. Goal is we're trying to throw ping pong balls in and out of the fishbowl. Have one of them bounce out and go into the shot glass. On the black mat right there. We've been at it for a long time, but That was weird. It just bounced out and then went back in. That's kind of crazy. 21 hours in. Let's get the exact time, shall we? 21 hours, 59 minutes, and 16 seconds. So we are getting close to adding our next hour mark to the tallies right there. But just less than 1 minute until we have 22 hours on the board. Hello, Diana. Hello, Noah Sparks. And hello again, Blue Cookies. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see everyone on the stream. Where's the other one? G-Van is currently, I said this a little bit earlier, G-Van is doing an essay for his math class, which means he may or may not make the end of the stream. Kind of depends on if he finishes it by the end of the stream. He might end up doing the last bucket, he might not. But that depends on where he's at. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep attempting. Get some more attempts in on this shot. All right. Hello, Twix. Hello, King Bones. And hello, Carrie Fan. Welcome to the stream. I think we might be at it at this point. Yep, 22 hours and 38 seconds in. We're going to have to add a tally to the board. But that puts us at 22 hours so far. Right there. There we go. 22 hours into this trick shot. That's a lot of time. We're 4 hours past our second, or I guess our third most time spent trick shot ever. So we've been doing this for a while now. So a long way to go to beat the original Fishbowl shot, and hopefully we do not beat it. At 83 hours, I just lost one. I did spend 83 hours doing a similar shot a couple years ago. It took 2.5 years to do. Started it in 2021, completed it summer of 2023. But hello, everyone. We've got hello Bianca, hello Viviana. Welcome to the stream. Can't stay because I've got bedtime. It's alright. Thank you for joining the stream. Always good to see you on. Gotta dial in my aim here. Just one is all it takes. I'll just bounce straight back out. Hope to get this shot this year. That's true, Big Brand. You should wear a mic on your shirt. That would make sense. That would be a pretty good idea, but it's kind of hard to hook that up stream-wise. I'm not entirely sure how to do it. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome back to the stream. The sound of the ping pong balls is deafening. It is kind of loud. Hopefully it's not any louder than normal. I don't know why it would be, but it is a bit louder, especially when you're closer to it with the camera. Oof. All right. We hear a lot better. That might be true. 300 people in here. We're trying to throw ping pong balls down the stairs, have them go into the fishbowl and bounce out like that, but into that shot glass that is on the black mat. That was a pretty close attempt there. Looking pretty good. Oof, that was good too. Lots of time it goes too far, but sometimes it will also just go way too short or get stuck in the fishbowl just like that, and we have to go and pick it back up. In the meantime, I'll clear away some of these ping pong balls so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see, a little bit less distracting. And yeah, we're getting pretty close. Well, I guess we still have about a third left in the first bucket today, but we're doing pretty good. Just gotta get dialed in and get a good few attempts going. I'm confused. What's the goal? Tell me. We're trying to throw ping pong balls down the stairs, so one of them bounces in and out of that fishbowl right there, just like that, and goes into the shot glass. and I have to pick them up out of the fishbowl so more of them don't get stuck in the fishbowl when they do go in there. A lot of people think that the goal of the shot is just to throw it into the fishbowl and have it stay in the fishbowl, which would be way easier than what we're trying to do, as that does happen like it feels like once a minute at least. But we're just trying to get it into the shot glass, but it has to go through the fishbowl first. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Hello Angus, welcome to the stream. Hello Ashley, welcome to the stream. And yeah, that's what we're currently doing. All right. Hello Larry as well. Trying to make it in and out of that fishbowl and into the shot glass is the goal, which is not an easy one. This is probably the most tedious trick shot we've had, maybe ever, other than the last fishbowl shot that I did. So, we just have to keep going until we make it, and we will keep going until we make it. I almost just kicked it into the fishbowl. Maybe I should try a couple of that. Hit the cup there. Not bad. That's pretty difficult to do. Just gonna go back to the assured method of throwing there before I lose too many ping pong balls down the stairs. All right. Hello Dimple, hello Bianca, hello Sammy. Bounce it off the wall, it says blue cookies. Let's try that again. That has gotten us some close attempts in the past. For some weird reason, I don't really know why, but not a bad idea. I'll keep going until I get one of them into the fishbowl at least with this technique. That was close. It's hard to aim for a certain spot on the wall. It's a little bit easier if it would be a little bit easier if we had a board here for me to aim for, but so close again. We're running out of ping pong balls in the first batch. I've surely got to make it before that though. This is horrible. There we go. That is a lot harder to do though. That were the goal. We probably need it for even longer. But here we are. I can grab quite a few because that did leave quite a few ping pong balls down here for me to grab. But here we are. All right. Almost impossible with the velocity for that shot glass. I know. We're well aware at this point. We're 22 hours in, but that is how it is. How do you keep sane during these long challenges? It's a lot of repetitive action. That is definitely true, but I mean, I have the stream. I feel like talking to a stream makes it a lot easier to comprehend. What I used to do in a shot similar to this in the past, I used to just use earbuds and listen to music and different playlists for long periods of time. Sometimes I would also call people while I was doing it, but the stream keeps me kind of like focused more on the stream than on the trick shot, which is fine because this is more of an impossible odds trick shot. I don't really have to be too focused for it because there's not much I can do other than just getting the ping pong ball into the fishbowl. The fishbowl kind of decides the rest. And sometimes it decides to not shoot the ping pong ball out, which is kind of annoying because I do have to come over here and get it. But put on a blindfold. Yeah, that would be another 25,000 hours added to this trick shot because then it actually makes it hard to get it into the fishbowl. Ay, ay, ay. There are a few, we've learned of a lot of different ways we could theoretically upgrade this trick shot, but I think if we do another live stream series in the future, we would probably opt for something that wasn't fishbowl related. Just because we've already spent 14 days throwing ping pong balls into a fishbowl. I feel like that might be enough for that trick shot. And we've got a lot of different things we can do for a future streaming series. We would probably take a little bit of a break between streaming series as well, though. All right. Hello, Ison. Welcome to the stream. What is this trick shot? The goal is we are trying to throw ping pong balls in and out of the fishbowl. Have it bounce out and go into the shot glass. We got 600 people here. We've been doing it for 14 days and 22 hours. We've gotten 16 rim hits, 16 fails, where it's bounced in and out and hit the rim of the cup. But we're throwing it from the top of the stairs, and that is kind of the update right now of where we're at. Sometimes it gets stuck in the fishbowl like that, and I've got to come pick it back up so more of them don't follow suit and get stuck in the fishbowl as well. Hello everyone just joining in. Is it even possible from that angle? It is. It's just very difficult. That's all I can really say. All right. I have done a similar shot before though, so it is definitely possible to do this trick shot. Another one stuck in the fishbowl here. We are getting close to the end of bucket one. We're not there yet though, so we're looking pretty good. Hopefully we get something this stream. Thanks for explaining, no problem. And hello to everyone just joining in the stream as well. Lots of people just joined, but it is hard for me to keep tabs on chat without G-Ban here. He might be here at the end of the stream. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. All right. There we go. For those of you who have been here on prior streams, we've got it's been a bit now since we set up the TV at the bottom of the board in place of the donation section of the board, just because it was getting pretty full and we would rather you be able to read people's names and add more names than just make the names smaller and smaller and smaller on the board. So that was our solution to that. Yeah. I'm just really hoping I can dial in and make this. We have 6 ping pong balls left in the first bucket here, which means hopefully we can make it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. 3 left. Here we go. 4, 5. That one's got stuck. I'm going to still throw this one anyway. That's Incredible's ping pong ball. Shout out to him. He donated more than $10. Guy's name on a ping pong ball. Final ball of the bucket. Here we go. Not bad. All right, Stephen Williams have to hop off. It was nice chatting with you again. Have a good night. You as well. Hello, RC channel. No more need for leg day. That's kind of real. I do go up and down the stairs quite a lot. You need to get hired by Dude Perfect. Hello, Doggo. Welcome to the stream. 800 people here. You guys have to guess. I will have to see when I go back up. You guys have to guess how many ping pong balls there are. Some of you may or may not have been here from prior streams. The first person to guess correctly, this is probably the last time we're going to do it too, is going to get pinned in the chat. So if you guess correctly the amount of ping pong balls that we have, then you can be pinned in the chat for that. So as soon as I'm back up there, first person I see that said the correct answer will be pinned in the live chat. You guys have probably just under 2 minutes to get your answer in there, because that's about how long it takes before I'm done picking up ping pong balls. First person to say it is pinned. That is all I'm going to say. And that is what you guys can do right now before we resume attempts with the second bucket of the night. Still at 16 fails. Did we get 1 fail or 2? I don't even remember if we got 1 or 2 fails yesterday. And the other day, 2 days ago, was either also 1 or 2. I know one of them was 2. I just don't remember the order of which one was. But still surpassing. We got more fails. We've got more times where it's hit the cup than we've had days. So we do average more than 1 fail a day at least. That's not too bad. We have more hours than fails though. So it is kind of rare that we will hit the cup. Obviously, the fishbowl is pretty much completely random. So you never know when it will hit the cup. But if you guys want to put your guesses in chat, I don't know if anyone's guessed it right yet. I won't know until I get back up there. So you guys have probably less than a minute now to get your guesses in before I go up there and continue throwing ping pong balls at this fishbowl until we make it into that shot glass. Hopefully we make it today. That is the goal. 2 weeks into the series so far. Kind of crazy. Yet here we are. And you guys can make sure to hit that subscribe button while you're at it, because whenever we do make this trick shot, we are going to post it on our channel. And if you are subscribed, it will be in your subscriptions feed. and you'll be able to see the final trick shot no matter when we do it. So, definitely worth hitting that subscribe button. All right. Here we go. That is pretty much all of them. We're going to see if anyone guessed them correctly in the time that I was down here. And then we're going to keep going. We've got a lot of people guessing right now. I've got to see if anyone got it first. Hello, Will. Welcome to the stream. Blue Cookies might have gotten it first with 215. That is what you get for for watching the stream multiple times. Pinned in the chat for guessing the right amount, and we're going to start throwing them again today. All right. I respect the hustle. Thank you. And thank you everyone putting your guesses in chat. We're going to get throwing and get some good attempts in here. So hopefully we can make it and be done. Done with the series at this point. We'll see. It's got to bounce in and out of the fishbowl and into the shot glass for those of you who are just tuning in to the stream right now. Just you today? Yes, Easton, it is. Probably. G-Van might be back. He's currently doing an essay for his math class. But he might finish that before the end of the stream, and he might do the final bucket. Kind of depends on where he's at. I don't really know right now. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome, Chris Lee, to the stream. 420 people here. We're trying to throw ping pong balls down the stairs, into the fishbowl, out of the fishbowl, into the shot glass. One of the ping pong balls just got stuck in between one of these railings, which is kind of crazy. And one got stuck in the fishbowl, which is not the goal of the trick shot. So we've got to get that out of there. Hello, Colin O'Berry, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, 2 in a row in the fishbowl. Hate to see it when it happens, but we do have Team Heck and Bob's ping pong ball stuck in the fishbowl there, so make sure to like up the stream. Alright. I recently uploaded a long-form video today. That's cool. Oh, Gavin comes. Yeah, that is... I hope he does show up at least for a second or two at the end of the stream, even if he is busy. Just to say hi. Mental wave. But in the meantime, we're going to get some good attempts off and hopefully make this sooner than later. As in right now. We've got like a line of ping pong balls there, pointing almost at the cup. That's kind of crazy. Alright. Hopefully we can just clutch up and make it. That'd be wonderful. That would be wonderful. How are you doing today? Doing good. Hello, Random Stuff. Welcome to the stream. It's been 2 weeks of this trick shot. That's True Carson TV. And hello, Zingy as well. Welcome to the stream. Doing my best here. Oh, that looks promising. From my angle, anything that goes kind of up high like that does look really good until it doesn't, which did just happen there. Kind of got faked out, thought it was going to be close to the glass, but it was not. What just happened? I just accidentally threw it back into the bucket somehow. That's kind of crazy. Alright. I'm predicting close calls as Chris Lee trick shots. You've predicted one before, so that could be a pretty accurate prediction there. Hello, Pizza Lover, what's up? Sam Parr says, is this possible? It is definitely possible. We've hit the rim 16 times, as you can see on the fail counter. But the goal is throwing ping pong balls down the stairs, having it bounce out of the fishbowl, and into that shot glass that is on the black mat there. And we've been at it for a long time, so hopefully we can make it today. It's a very difficult trick shot, though. It's impossible odds. You've got to get some crazy luck in order to make it in to this cup. I'm going to move some of these ping pong balls so you guys can see it a little bit better, a little bit less distracting. But I wonder if I just crushed that one. I am wearing shoes, so that probably could have happened there. Oof. Not bad. Not sure if I did. Hope you get it tonight. Thank you, Will. All right. Did you used to have a fish? Yes, I did used to have a fish. We got 900 people in the stream right now. I'm trying to throw ping pong balls down the stairs, have it bounce in and out of the fishbowl, and go in the shot glass. But we did used to have a fish named Curly. Rest in peace. This isn't actually the fishbowl. That oh, that looked close. That looked so close for me from my angle. This is not the same fishbowl, but we do have 3 replicas of this fishbowl from prior trick shots as well. So that is a fun fact, I suppose. The sound of the ping pong ball is going to haunt you and us in our nightmares. Yeah, it's getting to that point at this point. 2 weeks of hearing it, but I've heard it for longer before. It took me 2.5 years to make the prior version of this trick shot. Yet here we are, back at it again. I didn't think I would ever be throwing ping pong balls at a fishbowl ever again, and here I am. So, you never know. But this very well could be my last fishbowl shot at least. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was so close, guys. Still did not hit the rim of the cup, but we're doing pretty good. Getting quite a few close attempts. I'm getting dialed in here midway through the stream today, which is a good time to get dialed in. That's what we like to see. All right. Does it count if it hits off the wall and goes in? It does not. The closest thing that we've had to that is it bounced out of the fishbowl, it hit the whiteboard, and then it went and hit the... And then it went into the cup after that. It hit whiteboard, ground, cup. And that did not count because it didn't go straight in. But that was the first fail, and we have not had one of those since. So technically only 15 of the fails have been rim hits. The other one was when it didn't make it into the cup, but it bounced off of things. That is technically considered a fail as well. But the vast majority of them are when we throw the ball into the fishbowl, it bounces out, and it hits the rim of the cup. That is the situation. But here we are. Shout out to Andre C. He got his name on a ping pong ball because he donated more than $10 to the stream. You also might see his name scrolling on the TV from time to time. All right. 22 hours. Yes, we are at 22 hours, as you can see from the tallies there. How long have we done this today? We started about a half hour ago, just over a half hour ago. We're at 22 hours and 21 minutes. Why not flip the fishbowl over? I have not heard that one yet during the series, but that would make it a lot easier, that's for sure. Because it would just kind of act as like a glass circle. I feel like I could probably make that within one stream. Still pretty hard though, because the shot glass does not make it easy to get the ping pong ball in there either. It's a very difficult target to make it in. So can't even guarantee that I would make that in one stream, but I think I probably would. All right. It does have to bounce in and out of the fishbowl and into the cup for it to count, though. I just dropped another ping pong ball. There it goes. But at least I haven't had to go down and pick up that many for a little bit. You can tell because there's ping pong balls kind of all over sporadically on the floor there. But, all right, never back down trick shots. Welcome to the stream. How many hours have you been doing it? I've been doing it for 22 hours. I made this shot at your house. Shame it wasn't recorded. Is that true? I feel like I would have remembered this. If I didn't remember, I feel like I would have remembered if that was true. Especially into a glass shot glass. Well, I know it wasn't into a glass shot glass. It might have been into something else, but I don't recall this happening. All right. I don't remember if this was true. That's gonna like boggle my mind for the next bit. I don't know. All right. Not bad. Just gotta get one time. One perfect pathway of this ping pong ball will do it. And we've thrown thousands of ping pong balls, that's for sure. Probably tens of thousands of ping pong balls by now. think I estimated that it was at least at minimum 50,000 for 83 hours. So by that logic, 22 hours. It's what, about 1/4, over 1/4 of that? I guess it's got to be over 10,000 attempts by now that we've been doing this for sure. Probably considerable amount more. We do have quite a few ping pong balls, 215 of them, as you can see in the pinned comment as well. All right. Oh wait, what's going on? I don't know. All right. Let's see. I think there was some conflict in the chat that I missed. I'm not entirely sure, but here we go. I got Fresh Limes ping pong ball right here. Donated more than $10 and got his name on a ping pong ball. We're gonna keep going until we make this thing. I gotta shout out the ping pong ball names as they come. We got at the Max's ping pong ball as well, just as I said that. Oof, not bad. Not a bad attempt there. Got a couple pretty close ones that are like just within a couple inches of the cup today. So far, we've not hit the cup yet today, but we still have 16 fails over the last 14 days, so we are bound to possibly make one here soon. Ping pong toys will haunt your dreams. That's very possible. What's the goal? We're trying to throw the ping pong ball down the stairs, have it bounce in and out of the fishbowl, and into the cup. That was a pretty close attempt, a pretty good example. We'll see if we can clutch up and make that. Just threw our biggest fan's ping pong ball down, in and out of the fishbowl. Not a bad attempt there as well. Landed right in front of the fishbowl after it rolled. Come on. I'm feeling something coming on here because I have been getting a little bit more consistent getting it in and out of the fishbowl now. That's how you generally can tell that there's going to be something happening soon. That's some pretty good consistency generally right there. Sometimes it will get stuck in the fishbowl though. Hate to see it when it happens. I'm going to clear out some of these ping pong balls so you guys can see. We got Lip Lung's ping pong ball here. And what is going on here? Low battery. That's not good. 9%. Hopefully this does keep it up. But thank you guys for 12,400 subscribers. Well, I'm down there. What's up? Roblox to history, maybe? And yeah, is this your exercise for the day? This is, yes. Hello, Cornball. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Presley. Welcome to the stream. 300 people on here. Try to throw ping pong balls down the stairs and bounce in and out of the fishbowl and go into the shot glass that is on the black mat. That looked pretty good. Looked closer to me than it actually was, but sometimes it just happens. See, like we're getting pretty good attempts here. I don't know. I'm feeling it right now. The more I can focus, the more of a chance that we can make it. The more I will make it into the fishbowl. I feel like I'm making it quite a lot into the fishbowl right now. Accuracy-wise, we're doing pretty good. Clear a couple of these out. Lots of them on the stairs as well right now. Hello, Martina. Hello, TJ Griffin. Welcome to the stream. That one just like shot straight out of the fishbowl. Got pretty close to the cup, but that one never would have gone in if it hit the cup. Ay. This is such a repetitive task. I don't know, it's probably one of the most repetitive tasks out there. Oof. Almost went out. Stayed in though, unfortunately. There we go. All right, hello, Hillsborough. We've got 500 people in the chat. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're trying to throw ping pong balls down the stairs, have it bounce in and out of the fishbowl, just like that, and go into the shot glass that is on the black mat there. sometimes it does get stuck in the fishbowl, which is unfortunate. That is not the goal of the shot. That's the most assumed goal of the shot, but if it were the goal of the shot, we would have gotten that many times over. We're 22 hours in on day 14. We have hit the rim 16 times, but we've not made it. So we will see. Hopefully today's the day we can make it, but you never know. It's a very difficult, impossible odds trick shot here. Lots of chaos in the chat as well. So what's up with that? All right. You guys are carrying the trick shot community. Well, we've only posted one long form, and it's still in the past year, so I wouldn't call. Whoa, that was crazy. That went bounce all the way off the wall and back into the fishbowl, and then out of the fishbowl again. That's the proof that we could technically do a double fishbowl trick shot, and it's possible. I almost want to try that again. When we tried that the first time, I just didn't think it was possible. It might be possible. I don't know if it's harder or easier than this into a normal solo cup out of 2 fishbowls. That would be something to try maybe. 3 left in this bucket. Can I make it? We'll see. Here we go. 3, 2, final ping pong ball of this bucket. We're going to see if I can make it right now. 1. Made it in and out of the fishbowl, did not make it into the shot glass. Hate to see it when that happens. But, here we are. You know what I'm going to do before we pick up these ping pong balls? I'm going to check our timer. I feel like I've sped pretty quickly through these buckets. We do still have a half hour before we hit 23 hours, which kind of is the goal for today. We have 500 people in chat. And the goal of the trick shot is throwing ping pong balls down the stairs into this fishbowl, having the ball bounce out of the fishbowl and go into this shot glass. The fishbowl is completely random. It shoots it at any speed, at any direction pretty much possible. So, not an easy task. We've been at it for 14 days, 22 hours. Today we will make it to 23 hours if we don't make the trick shot. But we've hit the rim of the cup 16 times. Which is a lot. Those are the fails that you can see displayed on the board. We update that, obviously, whenever we get a fail. We've got the top 3 donos on the board, top 3 people who have donated to the stream. We got Bubba Chew in first, I Love Dogs in second, and Lee Moores in third, and you will see them rotate on the board as well. But we also display the top 3 up here, just to give them a little bit of an extra shout out. One away from 12,500, or 12,450, subscribers. Pretty close to that at this point. All right. And we have a total, as you can see in the pinned message in chat, we have a total of 215 ping pong balls that we are using to try and score this trick shot, which I'm refilling into the bucket as we speak. It only takes 2 or so minutes to do that before we're back at it and attempting. And that just has to happen every 20 to 30 minutes or so. By the time that this next bucket is over, we will probably be at, 23 hours. We started today at 21 hours and about 45 minutes. And we're definitely going to make it to 23 hours today before we end the stream. I was going to plan on doing 3 buckets. I'm going to see if G-Van is available to stream and do this last bucket. He may or may not be. He's been working on an essay for his math class where he is doing, I'm going to say, a growth mindset essay. I don't know about that. Essay in math class. It's kind of strange, but is what it is. If he is done with it, he will probably come over here and do the final bucket. If he isn't, then I will do the final bucket. And he may or may not show up to say hi at the end of the stream to you guys anyways. But yeah, 3rd day in a row that we've done a stream, which is good. It's been about 3 weeks total, just over 3 weeks total since we started the series, and we've done 2 weeks worth of streams. So we have averaged just under one stream a day. But we're racking up quite a few hours here. And it has gotten to, We're now between 1/4 and 1/3 of the time it took me to make the last version of this fishbowl shot, which was into a plastic cup that was right here. That took me 83 hours to score. This hopefully will take us less, even though it is a harder trick shot. I guess I'm a seasoned veteran at this trick shot at this point. 83 hours doing something similar. I feel like I have to make it sooner. That just is likely to happen. Hopefully this honestly, our sub count may or may not run out of batteries here by the end of the stream. It is at 5% right now. It was at 10% earlier, but we'll see. Might make it, might not. In the meantime, you guys have to subscribe just in case it does turn off. I think we are pretty close to 12,500 subscribers. We could definitely hit this stream. But in the meantime, I've got another full bucket, the final full bucket, and I'm going to ask G-Van if he is able to. G-Van, we'll see. G-Van, you done with your essay? He's not done with his essay. So I guess I will be doing the final bucket today. Make sure to like the stream, guys, before I go to this final bucket, though. And hello, everyone. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything crazy in chat. I don't think I did. Don't want to miss any donos or anything. All right. A dustpan might help get the ping pong balls. That's not a bad idea. Do you think that an underhand toss higher would affect the trajectory of the ball out of the fishbowl? So it could do a couple things. If it's high enough, it could bounce just straight in and out of the fishbowl and into the cup, but I feel like that's cheating because like the goal of the shot is to make it bounce in and out of the fishbowl. The only other thing it kind of does is it makes it get stuck in the fishbowl more often, which is annoying because then more ping pong balls get stuck and it just kind of makes me have to go get them. So I generally do try and throw it a little bit harder just to make sure that like it goes out of the fishbowl more often. That has been, I guess, proven the best strategy so far, unless we find some secret. You never know. That was not bad. Sometimes it will get stuck in either way. Can't really avoid it, but is what it is. We are now at 22 hours, 36 minutes, and 35 seconds. I'm back after looking at advent calendars. Welcome back, Carson TV. That makes sense. The random factor is part of the trick. That is true. That is why it is taking so long, and it will probably continue to take so long. 22 hours for a trick shot does take, that means it's quite a long time to spend, but hopefully it's all worth it in the end when we make the shot and post it as a short. You guys have to subscribe to make sure that you're able to see it whenever we post it, because it could take us quite a few more streams to make it. Probably will at this rate. Oh my goodness. 2 in a row stuck in the fishbowl. How much money did you spend on ping pong balls? When we bought them, I think it was probably about $50, but I feel like they've gone up in price since because it's been over 2 years since we bought them, but hard to say. It's been almost like 2.5 years since we bought them, actually, I think. We bought a total of like 350. We had a total of 350 at one point. What? That was, okay, that was not a close fail. That was not a fail by any means. But what just happened there was a ping pong ball bounced in and out of the fishbowl. It bounced and it hit the wall. It went back in the fishbowl, bounced out of the fishbowl, and hit the black mat. That was pretty close to the cup. If that happens, like that will count, and that will probably be like the most impossible odds thing to ever happen. Ever. I don't even know. That's like an insane close attempt right there. I've never seen anything like it. Like usually it won't go that far when it has bounced out of the fishbowl once. Going in and out, hitting the wall in and out, and going in would be insane. Welcome, dude, amazing to the chat. It looks like you may or may not have been timed out for spamming my bet, or well, I don't know, but welcome to the stream either way. And hello everyone else just joining in. All right. Hopefully we can clutch up on this last bucket today. I would love to see it. Hello and welcome to the stream again. Oh my goodness. So many getting stuck in the fishbowl at this point. Don't know what that is about. Come on. Just gotta lock in. I feel like this is a very obvious thing, but when I'm sitting kind of farther, like even this makes a big difference. Like shooting from here versus shooting from here. Just because it feels like the angle that I'm getting of the fishbowl, I'm seeing more, like it's more of a circle that I'm aiming at. It does seem to be getting stuck in the fishbowl quite a bit though, which is a little bit of a downside, but maybe I can use that as like a tactic, just like being slightly forward. I do want to stay on the top step because just going down steps would be kind of goofy, but if I'm like just leaning a little bit more forward, I can get a better angle at the fishbowl, which could help us out in the long run. What do we got? Hello, Kenny Rogers. Welcome to the stream. Half of a fail. I guess you could call that half of a fail, but I don't know if we want to move it onto the board because that would get kind of confusing for people to see a half fail up there. In the meantime, we got 300 people. Goal is throwing ping pong balls down the stairs into that fishbowl down there, having it bounce in and out of the fishbowl, and then go into the shot glass. On that black mat right there. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we can clutch up, but we'll see. Hard to say a lot of the time. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow we will not be able to stream. It'll be the first time in 3 days, but we got a good 3-day streak going. I feel like we need a rest day anyways. But we'll be back soon enough after this stream if we don't make it. If we do make it, then ignore what I'm saying. I would love to make it this stream, that's for sure. And at 14 days. And we can always come up with more streaming series to do after that. Alright. Let's see. Hello, Luke. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Vivian. Welcome to the stream. Almost dropped another ping pong ball. So not a good thing when that happens. Come on. I'm feeling dialed in. I'm feeling very accurate right now. We got over half the bucket left to go, so that's a very good sign. Hopefully this does lead to us actually getting something that was close. That was close. That's what we like to see. Bounces off the rim of the fishbowl. It does not count. As I said that hit the rim twice in a row. It's kind of crazy. Coincidence there. All right. Oh, iPad down. It has run out of batteries. Our sub count has run out of batteries down there. So I guess I might as well just like, I don't even know, move this out of the screen so people are less confused. We are almost, I believe, to 12,500 subscribers. So you guys have to make sure to hit that subscribe button. Without the sub count, it'll be hard to know, but it'll change when we do get there. We're very close. So if you guys could just hit that subscribe button, we could make it before the end of the stream, even without the sub counter present. All right. Let's see. Have you accidentally made it in the glass before? If you mean by like accidentally just like throwing it too far, that has not happened yet. It is very difficult to make it into the glass in general, or even hit the glass from this distance. But it's a lot harder to bounce it in and out of the fishbowl and then into the glass after it, which is the goal of the trick shot. In and out of the fishbowl, into the shot glass. Day 14 and 22 hours. Soon to be 23. What is happening here? That is a good question. iPad down does make the stream look a little bit funky. That is for sure. I don't know if we've hit 12.5K. I have no way to tell. I guess I could bring up a sub count and give you guys an update on the computer up here. You know what? I'll do that. Let's go. I can go here and then I think I can click live. Knock on wood and I can see it, hopefully. Live count. We are at 12,484 subscribers. We are so close. 15 subscribers away from 12,500. All right. Here we go. We still got about a half a bucket left too. Maybe we can make it if you guys hit that subscribe button. Have you ever made it? We've made it off the bounce twice. It hit the whiteboard and then it hit the brown and then it went into the cup. It has to go straight into the cup to count. Technically, if it bounces out of the fishbowl and then bounces off the rim of the cup and goes in, then it does count. But that's the only thing it can really hit for it to count. That's just the rules of the shot. And that's why we're 14 days in, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Gotta dial in here. Sophie Sub, thank you so much. We are at 12,400 and, drum roll please, 87. 3 more people have subscribed. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're going to keep throwing ping pong balls into the fishbowl down there. All right. Streak of a lot of them bouncing in and out of the fishbowl. And just as I said that, I ended the streak right there. But my accuracy is pretty spot on right now. Maybe we can make something happen. Not a bad shot right there at all. That's a good trajectory too. If it goes a little bit higher, it's less likely to do something where it bounces like twice and then goes out. It barely does fit into the rim of this cup too. So odds are low that we make it, but hopefully we can get something here today. And hello, everyone just joining up. It just feels like we're onto something right now. I don't know why. It's a good feeling. It's worth mentioning that the edges of this fishbowl are sharp at some points. Scratched my finger on it a couple attempts ago. All right. I think he has a tablet or something up there. Yeah, I read chat on a laptop that's up here. When I have the time to, it's a little bit hard to read the chat and throw ping pong balls at once. Usually I stream with G-Van as well, but he is doing his math essay. So, all right, let's check up on it. Let's see what we're at. 12,492. We're 8 subscribers away from hitting 12,500. Pretty close. We did lose the battery of the subcount laptop. Went from 92%, or not laptop, iPad. Went from 92% to 0% in the span of like an hour and 15 minutes. Not even an hour 15 minutes, I don't think. This has been a shorter stream so far, but is what it is. Another subscriber just joined, 12,493 of you in here, 7 away. But yeah, I've got to check what our stopwatch is. We're 13 minutes out from hitting 23 hours, and we will hit 23 hours today. Hello, Terry Moore. Welcome to the stream. All right. Into the fishbowl again. All right. Lots of different ping pong balls in the area right now, though. Gotta collect some, go back up, and keep going. Still about a third of a bucket left, which puts us right about where we should be to hit 23 hours by the end of the day. Maybe slightly shorter stream than usual, but is what it is. Oh, that was close. Looked pretty good from my angle, at least. All right. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the stream. It's always good to be getting into the fishbowl as consistently as I am. I feel like I'm surprised we haven't gotten closer than we have today, but you know, that happens. It's kind of a roller coaster of events usually. Some days we get a lot of fails. We got 3 fails in the span of 25 minutes, and we've gone, I think, a 2-hour stream before without a fail. So, kind of depends on the day. Oh my goodness. Another one stuck in the fishbowl. All right. I almost have to dodge the ping pong balls on the way up the stairs. All right. Hello, everyone. Just joining up. You can kind of tell when it's not going to bounce out, just so that you hear that sliding sound. I don't know if you can even tell the difference on stream, but you can kind of hear a sliding sound when you know it's going to stay in the fishbowl. Or probably going to stay in the fishbowl. Sometimes I do get juked out by the fishbowl either way. All right. Hopefully we can just clutch up a good make here. I don't even know. Something just hit the fishbowl, but it was not out of the fishbowl. Or, what did I just say? It made absolutely no sense. Something did just hit the cup, but it was not from out of the fishbowl. That's what I meant to say. Wonder what the best way to like throw a ping pong ball is technically, because I've seen people throw them kind of like this, almost reverse. Kind of, I feel like Carson Hockey does this. Then you've got like this, which is kind of what I do. I wonder what the most accurate way to technically throw it is. I feel like I'm not quite as good like that though. So I guess I'll stick to my strategy of just doing this. And hopefully I can make quite a few more in and out of the fishbowl here by doing that. Of course, some will stay. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome into the stream, everyone. We are about 1/4 of the bucket left till the end of the stream. And what's our stopwatch at? 22 hours, 51 minutes, and 37 seconds. So we have about 9 minutes left to go. Are your parents awake? Yes, they are. It is only 10:20 here. A lot of viewers are on the east coast of the U.S. And it's probably a lot later there, but that is where we're at. Let's see. Have we hit 12,500? We did. We hit 12,503. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you want to see us make this final trick shot, you can hit that subscribe button and we'll post it when we do. But in the meantime, we'll see. Hopefully I can clutch up here at the end of today's stream. There are so many ping pong balls in the fishbowl. Why do I keep saying fishbowl instead of just other things? The fishbowl is all I see in my head right now. No, there are a bunch of ping pong balls all up across the entire stairway right now. It's kind of crazy. A lot more than usual, too. Like, don't want to step on any and lower our number of ping pong balls. But, regardless, here we are. 2 in a row. Need to see it when that happens. All right. What's up in chat here? All right. Hello, Lucy. And hello, gamer. Welcome to the stream. No way. That's 3 in a row. That is 3 in a row. I was thinking about that as I was going down. I was like, I wonder if I'll get 3 in a row. I don't usually do that, but it's what it is. Losing ping pong balls left and right here. Here we go. There we go. Finally not getting them stuck in the fishbowl. Good to see. Hopefully we can keep that trend going for the rest of this bucket. And hopefully we can make it into the cup even better. Oh, dude, amazing. Oh. Again, I don't know, like I look over and then you just like have an absolute explosion of chats and then you're gone. Ay, ay, ay. How are you doing today? Says Gamer. Doing pretty good. We've not gotten a fail, unfortunately, yet, but maybe we'll clutch up and get one here at the end of the stream. Always possible. G-Ben got a fail on the last ping pong ball and put in his buckets once. Shout out to Fresh Lime, his ping pong ball in my hand right now. He donated more than $10 and got his name on a ping pong ball, which just got stuck in the fishbowl, so I will throw that again. Alright. Hello, Pumpkinhead VR. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Dorothy. Welcome to the stream as well. Final few minutes of the stream at this point. Hopefully we can clutch up, though. That would be an insane end to the stream. Getting it make after all this time. Oh yeah, we got a second angle rolling as well. We've got two angles. Only one of them you guys can see, obviously. One's the stream angle and one is the horizontal angle down at the bottom of the stairs. All right. Stayed right in the fishbowl there. Another tally is on its way up. I will have to take a look and see if we're close here. All right. What's the vibe here? Well, goal is to make it into the fishbowl. Have not had a close fail today. Goal is to make it in and out of the fishbowl into the shot glass, not just into the fishbowl. If that were the goal, we would have made it long ago. But thank you guys so much for subscribing as well. Just hit 12,504 people. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see when we make the shot, no matter when it is. We are 5 minutes out from the end of the stream. We are at least 5 minutes out from the 23rd tally. We're going to finish out this bucket no matter where we are. How old are you, Lo? I am 18 years old. I almost said 218 because we have 215 ping pong balls, and I don't know why that got into my head. All right. Just lost one there as well. But we have just about one layer left of ping pong balls. I'll clear some of these out for everyone. All right. 8:15 p.m. here as of when you're writing this comment. Thank you, Carson, for tuning into the stream. Hello, Steven. Came back to briefly check in. Hello. We've not made a close fail today yet, but still on the grind. Hopefully we can make it sometime soon, maybe today in the last few ping pong balls. We got one layer left exactly. Or in the next stream on day 15 if we don't make it here in the next few attempts. How do I keep dropping ping pong balls like that? That is kind of out of control. I don't know. Hands are slipping right now. I just dropped another one as I said that. Yet here we are. Not bad. I feel like if I go here, it's like the optimal spot. I just want to look and see if more of the fails have gone to the left or to the right. We could move the cup, just a matter of millimeters even would make a difference, honestly. Shout out to Limp Lungs, his ping pong ball just got picked up out of the bucket. Anyone who donates more than $10 gets their name on a ping pong ball. It's a pretty well known fact of the stream by now. Alright. Come on, I gotta lock in. Get some good attempts here at the end. That one just absolutely rocketed out. That one did the opposite. At least getting a few of them in there is always good. Hello, Shamrock Freddy. Welcome to the stream. 200 people in here. We're trying to throw ping pong balls down these stairs into the fishbowl till one of them bounces out, goes into the shot glass that is on the black mat right there. Shout out to Malachi. His ping pong ball just got picked out of the bucket. Not bad. All right, we have 5 ping pong balls left. Let's see if this is actually going to be true. We've got, we still have some time left. We still have exactly 1 minute until we hit 23 hours. Sorry, we are 1 minute away officially from hitting 23 hours. So 5 ping pong balls over that time. Maybe grab a couple more. but you never know. One of them might get stuck in the bucket. So we'll grab like 7 left of the stream. Gonna just hit 23 hours today. Pretty much perfect timing. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4. That wasn't bad. 3 left. Here we go. 3, 2. Final ping pong ball of the stream potentially, if it doesn't get stuck in the fishbowl. That was close to going and hitting the cup off the wall. I'll grab these couple here. Throw them as well. We've got 20 seconds left until we hit 23 hours, so I probably should keep attempting here. All right, 1 potential final ping pong ball of the stream right here. All right, hopefully get something lucky. That went in the fishbowl, but bounced straight back at me. And just like that, we are at 23 hours and 3 seconds. So that will be the end of the stream for today. I'm going to stop the timer right now. 23 hours and 9 seconds, I suppose, is when the timer is stopped at. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you, Shamrock, for subscribing. And we're going to see you on day 15. Actually, I can't forget to add the 23rd tally to the board first. I cannot forget to be doing that before we end the stream here. 23 tallies. Here we go. Right there. That's a lot of hours to spend on a trick shot, guys. But is what it is. No fails today. Does happen from time to time. A little bit of a shorter stream, but that's okay as well. We'll be back nonetheless for day 15. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button before we end the stream so you can find us again. Or at least see the shot in your subscriptions feed when we make it. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I almost forgot that I can't end the stream from up here. But that is what it is. We'll see you on day 15. Hopefully with G-Van here as well, depending on the day. But hard to say. All right. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.